The kids of illegal immigrants aren't citizens.
Excuse me?
My bad. They are only citizens because of a misinterpretation of the Constitution.
Oh, really? You mean the 14th Amendment's provision that says, and I quote, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside.
During the debates on the 14th Amendment, one senator said subject to the jurisdiction wasn't supposed to apply to foreigners.
That was Senator Howard, and he was talking about the families of diplomats. Historically, the pre-14th Amendment's Naturalization Acts of the United States applied the words under the jurisdiction of the United States to aliens residing here before they had renounced allegiance to a foreign government.
You're wrong. The 14th Amendment's Birthright citizenship provision was not intended to apply to anybody other than the kids of the former slaves.
Then how come during the debate of its passage there was discussion about it applying to the kids of the Chinese and Gypsies who resided here? Were there lots of Chinese slaves in the United States?
No, but the Chinese were subject to our jurisdiction because they were here legally. Illegal immigrants aren't subject to our jurisdiction.
So if an illegal immigrant murders your mother, a court does not have jurisdiction over him?
Of course it does. He broke our laws.
So then the illegal is subject to the court's jurisdiction?
Yes.
You realize you just contradicted yourself?
There has been no Supreme Court case that has said that the kids of illegals were intended to get citizenship. It would be a question of first impression for the Supreme Court.
Yes, and there has been no case either before the Supreme Court on whether I am a pink alien space monkey. But we know how that would turn out.
Okay, fine. You make a good point. But doesn't it seem wrong that people can take a taxi cab ride across the border, have a kid, and then their kid is a citizen even if it doesn't grow up here?
Look, I'm not saying birthright citizenship makes much sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that if you want to change it, you'll need to amend the Constitution.
But the 14th Amendment was adopted in 1868, before we had any laws restricting immigration. We should interpret it differently because of recent events.
No. When the text of the Constitution is clear, you change it by amendment. It's not a living document that evolves with the times. Even more, you can't change the Constitution merely by passing statutes like immigration laws. What you want to do is the same as the liberal living constitution theory that so many criticized after Roe v. Wade.
Tell me more about this living constitution theory. How can I support it?
You can either call up your local Planned Parenthood or Numbers USA office. They will help in your efforts to move us away from the original interpretation of the Constitution and to embrace the living constitution theory.
Thanks.
Always glad to be of service.